What sorts of entities can we choose? There are incorporated and unincorporated structures, for-profit and not-for-profit structures. Today we'll look at 3 different incorporated not-for-profit structures. Number 1, incorporated associations. Number 2, non-distributing cooperatives. Number 3, companies limited by guarantee. There are other for-profit and some other not-for-profit structures that you could choose, but we think that these 3 will be the best for a district group. What do incorporated associations, non-distributing cooperatives and companies limited by guarantee have in common, and how are they different? First of all, they're all incorporated not-for-profit structures. It's important to remember that being not-for-profit does not mean that your group can't raise money or make a profit. What it means is that any profit that is made must be used to further the purpose of the organisation. Let's look at each of these structures and talk about their main differences. Incorporated associations are registered in New South Wales through Fair Trading New South Wales. They are ideal for small community-based organisations because they're relatively low cost. The incorporation fee is currently around $200. You need a minimum of 5 members for an incorporated association in New South Wales, and 3 of them must be committee members. An incorporated association must have a constitution. This is a set of rules that govern the organisation. Fair Trading New South Wales has a model constitution that you can adopt, and we have adapted that into a model constitution specifically for district associations. A constitution is a contract between the organisation and its members, so it is legally binding and it's important to follow those rules. You also have to keep financial and membership records, maintain minutes and other annual reporting. It's a cheaper structure to set up and manage than other incorporated structures, and you get the benefit of limited liability. A non-distributing cooperative is a unique structure. It operates on democratic principles where all members get an equal vote. Membership is voluntary and open. That is, anyone can join if they're willing to take on the relevant responsibilities. Whereas in an incorporated association, the Constitution sets rules about who can and can't be a member. Like an incorporated association, they are governed by rules, but they are not only a contract between members and the organisation. The rules of a cooperative are a contract between the cooperative and each member, the cooperative and each director, chief executive officer and the secretary of the cooperative, and also between each member. A company limited by guarantee needs to be registered with the Australian Securities and Investments Commission, otherwise known as ASIC. It's a national body. Limited by guarantee means that the company's members undertake to contribute to the property of the company, limited to a certain amount. It's usually just a nominal amount between $10 and $100, and if the company needs to be liquidated and its assets do not meet the amounts required, then the members need to pay up to the guarantee they agreed to at the time the company was founded. This is a very common structure for charitable or community organisations, especially if they intend to operate nationally. The downside is that there are higher costs involved and more paperwork and administration. Unlike other company structures, a company limited by guarantee does not have shareholders. It will have at least 3 directors, including 1 secretary and 1 member, and be run by a board of directors. Its governing document is called a constitution. The reporting obligations for a company limited by guarantee that is not also registered as a charity can be quite complicated, but it is streamlined when the company limited by guarantee is also registered as a charity. If you're still not sure which structure to choose, have a look at the Arts Law Good Governance Guide for more information.